Hey again. Let me learn how to solve the homework for swapping two numbers. So to do that, let me just create a new Kotlin file. I will name it swap number. Okay? And by definition, to swap number, first of all, I need to have a function named main, and I need to have two variables. So the first variable will name it number one. Let me assume this one has 10, and the second variable is uh, number 2 will has a 20, and I want to swap them. For print them, for now print line, I would say number 1 will be at number 1, and then I say number 2 will be at number 2. It's very basic example. Without any swapping, I have two numbers and I want to print them. If I just do run, I will be able to see like what the values for these two numbers. So you see the first number 10, second one 20. If I want to swap them, so think about, you need to move whatever you have in the number 2 into number 1. So I just move this value here to this one. But what the issue will happen? I will lose the value for number 1 because by definition, if I just try to run it step by step to understand how I lose that value. So you see like here, I don't have anything now. If I just run it, I have number 1 has a 10, yes. Then number 2 has a 20. Now I copy whatever I have from number 1 to number 2. I have 20. So 20 will be moved here. So now both of them have a 20. Now if I just go next and try to print it, both of them have a 20. So how to solve this? Basically, I need a third variable, temporary variable. What I mean by that, I mean that I need to have temporary variable, temp, I name it variable, temp, and this temp will have a value of number 1, and now I could move whatever I have in number 2 to number 1, but I already saved number 1 temporary. Now I could move whatever I have to the number 1 on the temporary to number 2. You will use this a lot in coding. So the idea behind this one, to run it, I will show you what the idea behind using temporary variable, just saving the value and it plays and try to reuse it again. And I told you, like, you will use this 100,000 times. So you see number 1 have a 10, number 2 have a 20, and now you have temporary have a 10. Now you move it number 2 to number 1. So now number 1, what the number 1 will have a 20, but the temp have the 10. So now I could move whatever I have in the temp to number 2, and boom, I'm done. Okay, now I could print it. If you see here, they swap it. I start with 10 20, now I have 20 10. So that's good so far. How I could improve this code? So could I make this one val? No, because this one I need to edit it later on. Could I make this one val? No, because this one also I need to edit it. This should be var. Could I make this one var? Yeah, I could, because no one will edit this value. So just name it var. Make it more clean code. To make it more, I just said ask user to input. So I say readline dot to integer. Okay, and same thing I will do it for the second number. Okay, now I would expect when I run it, the user will ask user to input. I will say I'm entering 30, 40. So the number 1 should be 30 and the second one 40, but he swapped them. He made them 14, 30. To show you as a print, I say print enter number 1. Okay, and I same thing do for the second one. I just say enter number 2. Just make my code more professional, so users know how they use my code. So enter number 1, I say number 1 is 45, number 2 is 33. When he swap them, he say number 1 is 33, number 2 45. Okay, he just swap them. That's really good. So I learned how to, I say swap numbers is, just make it like I mean, more professional, just as message, so you know I did swap them. So now I have 5, number 1, number 2 I have 2. He says swap number 1 have 2, and number 2 have 5. Are we done? Thank you for watching, and